today I'm going to be showing you how to make bindaetteok or Korean mung bean pancakes in a really easy and simple way. This is my mom making her recipe, and I'll be sharing all of her tips and tricks for making this tasty dish. So the first step of this recipe is to prepare your mung beans. You can get mung beans from your local Korean or Asian grocery store, but make sure you get the peeled kind, which are yellow, and not the unpeeled kind, which are green. For 16 pancakes, measure 2 cups of mung beans and soak in cold water for 3 hours. My mom wanted to make a ton of pancakes, so she used a whole bag, but that isn't necessary. Next, we'll be slicing half a pound of pork into small pieces. Any cut of pork works for this recipe. If you're a vegetarian, you can just skip this step. Now that all of the pork is cut up into small pieces, add a few shakes of salt and pepper. The next step is to prepare the vegetables. You can use half of a large onion or 1 medium onion. Dice into small pieces. Next, get a bunch of scallions, which is about 6 scallions, and chop them into small pieces. Then transfer all of your chopped onions and scallions into a large mixing bowl. Next, get your kimchi. We'll be using a quarter head of kimchi, which is about 2 cups. Squeeze the excess liquid and cut into small pieces. Make sure that the kimchi you are using is well fermented and sour. Transfer the kimchi into the bowl with the rest of the ingredients. Next step is to cook the meat. Heat the skillet over high heat and add vegetable oil. The reason why we cook the pork separately is so that we know that it's fully cooked, versus putting the raw meat into the pancake mixture and having to worry about the meat being fully cooked through. The meat is ready when it's no longer pink. After your mung beans have soaked for 3 hours, rinse and drain them. Then put your 2 cups of mung beans into a blender. If you don't have a blender, you can also use a food processor. Now add 3/4 of a cup of water to the blender. Grind the mung beans until smooth. Transfer the puree to the rest of the ingredients. Add 1 tablespoon of salt and mix all of the ingredients together. Another ingredient that you can add that we didn't have are mung bean sprouts. You can add them to this step. Now we are finally ready to make the pancakes. Heat a large skillet over medium-high heat and add a generous amount of vegetable oil. Make sure the skillet is fully coated with oil. Add 3 large scoops of the mung bean mixture to the skillet. Now get the cooked pork that we had prepared from earlier and press down on the top of each pancake. Cook for about 3 minutes until the edges are crispy and brown. You'll know when the pancakes are ready to be flipped when the edges are golden and crispy. Add more vegetable oil and make sure the pancakes are in contact with the oil. Now we'll cook these for about 3 more minutes. The surfaces of the pancakes will be a deep golden brown when they're finished. And there you have it, simple, easy mung bean pancakes. We hope you enjoy!